a tale of patience, resilience, and redemption. Introduction. Setting the stage. 2 minutes. Namaste, my dear friends. How are you all today? I can sense a heaviness in the air, a quiet storm brewing in your hearts. The crypto market, that wild, unpredictable beast, has you on edge, doesn't it? Bitcoin is soaring, teasing its all-time highs, dancing near the stars, while altcoins, those dreams you pinned your hopes on, are languishing near their lows, testing your patience and resolve. It's a tale of two markets, one soaring, the other stumbling. And I know, looking at your portfolios, it feels like a punch to the gut. The red numbers scream at you, and the temptation to give up grows stronger every day. But today, I'm not here to talk about charts and numbers alone. I'm here to tell you a story of struggle, mistakes, and redemption. A story that mirrors what many of you are feeling right now. It's a story about my friend, about me, and about all of us who've dared to dream in this volatile world of crypto. So, grab a seat, take a deep breath, and let's journey together through this tale of resilience and hope. The storm, the crypto winter of doubt, 5 minutes. Picture this. It's 2019, maybe 2020. The crypto market is a desolate place, a barren wasteland for altcoin holders. Bitcoin, the king, is struggling, but altcoins? They're on their knees. Ethereum, the poster child of altcoins, plummets from thousands of dollars to a heart-wrenching $80 minus $100 range. Imagine the despair. Imagine the sleepless nights. Every notification on your phone feels like a dagger. Every price drop a reminder of what could have been. This is where my friend enters the story. Let's call him Arjun. Arjun was no rookie. He'd been in the crypto game for a while, with a portfolio carefully crafted to weather storms. He held 30 to 40 Ethereum, bought at around $200 each. Not a fortune, mind you, just a small, calculated bet, less than 0.5% of his overall wealth. Arjun was disciplined, or so he thought. But the crypto winter of 2019-2020 was brutal. The market didn't just test his patience, it tested his soul. Every day, Arjun would check the prices. Every hour, sometimes every minute. The numbers became his obsession, a constant reminder of his shrinking portfolio. At $100, he held on. At $90, he clenched his fists. At $80, he broke. The fear was too much. This market isn't for me, he told himself. Altcoins are dead. I'm done. And so, in a moment of despair, Arjun sold all his Ethereum, every single coin, at a loss. He walked away, vowing never to return, carrying the weight of regret and defeat. The redemption, the rally that changed everything, 5 minutes. Fast forward to 2021. The crypto market, like a phoenix, rises from its ashes. Ethereum, the coin Arjun abandoned, starts climbing. $120, $150, $200. And then, in a breathtaking rally, it surges to $4,700, nearly $5,000. A coin he sold for $80 was now worth a fortune. I met Arjun one day, expecting him to be overjoyed. You must have made a killing, I said, grinning, imagining the 30 to 40 Ethereum he held now worth over $150,000. But Arjun's face told a different story. His eyes dropped, his shoulders slumped. What happened? I asked, sensing something was wrong. Did your account get hacked? He shook his head and confessed. I sold everything, Pankaj, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. When Ethereum hit $80, I couldn't take it anymore. I sold it all. I stood there, stunned. Arjun, the guy who had a plan, who knew the risks, who had only a small exposure to crypto, had let fear take the wheel. He didn't tell me for 2 years, carrying that regret in silence, watching from the sidelines as Ethereum soared without him. His story isn't just his, it's the story of countless others who've let fear and impatience dictate their moves in this market. The lesson, resilience over reaction, 6 minutes. So, why am I telling you Arjun's story? Because right now, in 2025, we're in a similar storm. Bitcoin is flirting with $100,000, maybe even $108,000, as it did last night. But altcoins? They're battered, bruised, and sitting near their lows. The chatter on social media, the whispers in the crypto community, they're eerily familiar. Altcoins are dead, they say. They're going to zero. I've heard this before, not once, not twice, but 3 times in my crypto journey. In 2016 -17, in 2019 -20, and now in 2022 -24. Every time, the narrative is the same. Altcoins are finished, and Bitcoin is the only game in town. But history tells a different story. I've seen Bitcoin's dominance climb to 74-75% in 2020, crushing altcoins into the dust. And yet, within months, altcoins roared back. Ethereum went from $80 to $5,000. Other coins doubled, tripled, even quintupled. The charts don't lie. Bitcoin's dominance, now at 65-66%, has peaked before and then retreated to 30-40%, ushering in altcoin seasons that changed fortunes. So, what's the lesson here? It's not about predicting the next rally or chasing the next hot coin. It's about resilience. It's about discipline. Arjun's biggest mistake wasn't buying Ethereum at $200. It wasn't even selling at $80. His mistake was letting emotion override his strategy. He checked prices obsessively, letting every dip chip away at his confidence. He forgot the golden rule of investing: manage your risk, and let time do the rest. The strategy, building a fortress of patience, 5 minutes. So, how do we avoid Arjun's fate? Let's break it down. First, manage your risk. Your portfolio should never have the power to ruin you. If you are putting 50% of your wealth into a single altcoin, you're not investing, you're gambling. A balanced portfolio, say, 50% Bitcoin, 25% Ethereum, and 25% in carefully chosen altcoins, spreads your risk and keeps you grounded. Arjun's portfolio was only 0.5% of his wealth, yet he panicked. Imagine if he'd overexposed himself. Prashanvachak Chinna. Second, stop checking prices every minute. The market doesn't care about your emotions. Every time you refresh that app, you are inviting stress, doubt, and impulsive decisions. Set your strategy, trust your research, and walk away. Check once a week, maybe once a month. Let the market do its dance. Third, think long-term. Crypto is a marathon, not a sprint. Bitcoin's ETF inflows are positive, even after global conflicts. BlackRock and Fidelity are buying thousands of Bitcoins daily. MicroStrategy, MetaPlanet, even governments are stacking Bitcoin. The fundamentals are stronger than ever. Altcoins, too, have shown time and again that they recover when Bitcoin paves the way. If you're holding top-tier coins with strong use cases, history suggests they'll rise again. Finally, diversify and stay disciplined. Don't chase Chinku Pinku or Jungi Lala coins hoping for a moonshot. Stick to projects with fundamentals, Ethereum, Solana, or others with real-world utility. And if you are in doubt, consult a financial advisor. This isn't about blind hope, it's about informed conviction. The Hope, 2025 and beyond, 2 minutes. As I stand here today, June 26, 2025, I see a market on the cusp of something big. Bitcoin's technical indicators are bullish, closing above the 50 and 21-day moving averages, shrugging off global conflicts, and eyeing $150,000 minus $250,000 by year-end. Altcoins may be down, but they're not out. History shows us that when Bitcoin pumps, altcoins often follow, sometimes in spectacular fashion. So, my friends, don't let the red in your portfolio blind you. Don't let the noise of altcoins are dead drown out the lessons of history. You are not just investors, You're dreamers, pioneers in a financial revolution. The crypto market is still young, and we're in the early stages of something transformative. Conclusion. A call to courage. 2 minutes. Arjun's story isn't just a cautionary tale, it's a call to courage. He lost because he let fear win, but you don't have to. You can rewrite your story, manage your risk, stay disciplined, and hold on to your convictions. The crypto market is a roller coaster, but those who stay seated through the dips are the ones who enjoy the ride to the top. So, as I leave you today, I urge you to reflect. Write down your mistakes, restructure your portfolio, and focus on the fundamentals. Subscribe to this journey of learning, share this story with others, and let's support each other. Follow me on Twitter, Telegram, links are in the description, but beware of scammers pretending to be me. Stay happy, keep smiling.